Check, check, check. Hey, what's up, everybody? I decided to do the Tuddle Daily Podcast live stream today. I'm sitting out by the water. If you're in here right now, help spread the word. It depends on how long I'm going to be out here today. You know, I'm not going to sit out here and just talk to one person. And I actually know the one person that's actually in the chat room right now. But if you're in here, tell people. You know, I'm not doing this. Hold on. I got one last thing I got to do to get ready for the show. I'm going to let you guys look at the water. Tell people if they come into the chat room, just say that I'll be right here. Actually, I'm starting a little early right now. I still got 4 minutes. So I want to let this build up. Tell people right now, live content is going on. And this is not a knock on Bubba. Matter of fact, Bubba's going to be back tomorrow. And the show's going to be back live. But I've always been a fan of talk radio. And best ofs are fine. Best ofs are fine. I'll still listen to my favorite show's best of. But everybody loves live content. So if you could, help spread the word. If you're in here right now, I got to run right up to the house because this is going to be a long segment for me. And I got to make sure that I urinate. I got to take a piss before I get into this thing. I do have some topics set up. So I'm going to let this build up a little bit. Let's get some people in here. All right, I'm back. All right. Hey, guys. So I'm kind of doing this on my own. What's up, Franklin the mailman? Got 7 people in here right now. If you are just catching the Tuddle Daily Podcast live stream for the very, very first time, what up, Hunter? I decided to end up doing this out by the water today. I know that I'm a little dark right now, but I thought it'd be cool for you guys to be able to see the sunset or the sunrise this morning here at the Hobo Fish Camp. And if you're in here right now, I do a daily podcast. Yes, I did. I know. Well, I wanted to try it out. Why not take an opportunity to be able to reach some new people? You know, like I said, I checked with people first. I don't want anybody to think that this is being disrespectful to Bubba at all by doing a live stream in the morning. And if you're in here right now, I definitely would like to hear from you. We'd like to hear from you. Is this being disrespectful by going live while Bubba is in best of? Like I said earlier, not only have I worked in radio, I'm a fan of talk radio. As a listener, I always preferred live content before best of. Yeah, I'm back. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that I just don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to ruin any of the bridges that I have fixed at all with Bubba. I'm very appreciative of him. Yeah, I'm scheduled to be on Bubba's show on the 15th. So I think it's going to be this week. I've tried reaching out a couple of times. Man, see the sunset behind me. I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll see. I'm just trying to be, give you like your little zen moment. Sorry, I ate really, really quick this morning. But one of my favorite shows that I watch, and I know that it's going to make me sound like an old guy. By the way, the guy that owns the park is like checking me out right now. He is parked in his yellow Jeep. You know, the one that really does not like me. The one that would not allow me to use the Wi-Fi. The one that shut down the Wi-Fi to everybody in the park just to prove a point. Man, that water is glassy as hell. Go to my Instagram page, instagram.com/Tuddle. I took some really, really good pictures. See, this guy, I don't know why. He's just sitting out there. He acts like I cannot see him. But I can see him, and I know exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, you guys might catch some good content if he decides to end up coming over here and screwing with me today. You know, he probably thinks that I'm being loud this early in the morning. And this microphone that I have right here, if I still 9 listeners, listen, I know that I don't have a lot of people that this YouTube is growing. It is growing. A lot. Good morning, Christopher Cullen. If you're new to checking out the Tuddle Daily Podcast, do me a favor. Subscribe, hit that bell button, because when you hit that bell button, you're going to get alerted to anytime I go live. And if you're new to the show, God damn it, Mike, not the thumbs up emoji. I need you to hit the like button if you could. I don't want to be one of those guys begging for likes and stuff, but it does help out the algorithm. A lot of people have been asking, hey, why don't you get on Twitch? You can make more money. Da, 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 da. I do not like Twitch. I think Twitch actually censors more than YouTube, which is absolutely absurd, in my opinion. It is. All right, guy, I get it. I swear to God, I hope this guy comes over and tries to give me shit. Well, Danny Hoff, you got to make sure that you hit that bell button, and you have to make sure, I don't know what type of phone you have, Danny Hoff, but you have to turn on your notifications. See, a lot of the phones have a 2-step process where you get notifications. You can get the notifications on YouTube, but you also have to turn notifications on your phone. But my YouTube channel has been growing. I don't know, Hunter. I really don't. See, like I said, some cell phones, you have to allow notifications. You know, when you first sign up for YouTube and you log in on certain phones, it'll actually it'll ask you, allow YouTube to send you notifications. And if you say no on that, you're not going to get those notifications. So it is a 2-step process. So depending on what type of phone you have, go check that out, because that might be the reason why you're not getting any of the notifications. But back to what I was saying. I have had this YouTube channel since 2012. And I get others from people I follow, but usually the same. They come too late when they are already live. It's over with. Well, don't worry about it, guys. If you ever miss this live stream, it's available on my YouTube channel at a later date. See this is what I was wanting. The sun rising behind me while I'm doing it. See, I'm a little ADHD this morning. But I totally forgot. I brought up one of my favorite shows is CBS Sunday Morning. Do any of you guys watch that? I know that probably makes me and is a big sign that I'm getting old, that I actually enjoy CBS Sunday Morning. But man, god damn it, they got so many great stories on there. They had an amazing interview with Jamie Foxx this past yesterday. And then they had a very, very interesting story about Purdue, the drug maker Purdue, and about how they got sued and ended up having to pay like $4.5 billion over purposely. They knew how addictive OxyContin was. And I know people are responsible for their own bodies and stuff, but not when they're paying off doctors, giving doctors cars, vacations, cruises to push their medication. Like, I don't want to be that guy that's like frivolous lawsuit and stuff, but it is true. They all knew. There was this one woman on there that had sprained her wrist. Now, a sprained wrist could be like taken care of by just a little bit, maybe a Percocet or a Vicodin or something. But these doctors were writing Oxy-fucking-Contin for just the littlest things, and these people became addicted to it. And then the story, a lot of this I didn't even realize. You know, the other problem that they created when they came up with the drug database, it was harder for people to get their oxys. And what they did, they went to a cheaper avenue. They went to heroin or fentanyl. And that's where you're seeing all the deaths right now. So that was an interesting story. But the reason I'm talking about CBS Sunday Morning is because one of my favorite things, the last thing they do is they don't even talk over it. They show you nature. And it's just so quiet. I would love, I mean, you can hear every single wildlife animal out there. And it's just a great way. You know, I know a lot of you guys think that I'm probably getting soft. I'm not cool Tuddle anymore just because I don't drink. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a big racket. It really is a big racket. You know, what happened to the Bubba show? I'll get into that. I don't know why a lot of people have been asking me what has happened to Bubba. Like you guys realize that I'm not there every single day. I'm not. So I have no clue what's going on. No, I don't think it's an overdose. But people act like I have this open line to Bubba. I don't. It is a scheduled day off. I think they had monster trucks. And I will say this, you know, back to my original statement about people liking live content. I got to tell you, Anna Hummel did an amazing job the other day hosting the show, stepping up to the plate and hosting the show for Bubba. Yeah, he has been off since Thursday. But look, it's none of my business. Who knows exactly what's going on? Hold on, I got to open up my bottle of water. If you're in here right now, I mean, I got 17 people, which is pretty good for some of my live streams. I think the most that I've ever had is like 45 followers at one time. But listen, a lot of you guys have been talking about, you know, why I haven't gone to Twitch. I could be getting bits. Yeah, Anna's killing it. I absolutely, like, I know that I was busting balls with Anna. I was kind of a dickhead at the beginning. You know what? That was straight up jealousy. It was. I was jealous of her natural talent. I don't think you guys realize what it takes. All right. So I'm telling you right now, if this guy comes and fucks with me, there are going to be problems because the Jeep is actually doing it. He is. So we'll see how this goes. No, he's driving on by. Thank you. Yep. See, this guy's never up. I'm like a magnet. This guy thinks I must be the biggest scumbag in the world. You know that's the funny thing, guys. I've been spun as the bad guy, the guy that owns the park here. Legally, he's not allowed to talk to me. He can't. But he's been bad mouthing me non-stop to everybody. If you've been listening to the Tuddle Daily Podcast live stream, you know that I was in the clubhouse one night and some old, inebriated, drunk man came in there and started yelling at me. So I guess the guy here that owns the park is telling people that I do drugs because that's what the guy was like yelling at me. I was like, yeah, I do drugs, but I'm smart enough not to do them when people are around. I don't do them outside where I can get caught. And by drugs, I mean marijuana. Oh boy, I smoke a little bit of weed. It's better than the poison that I used to put in my body every single day. And if you guys can do me a favor, yeah, I mean, it sucked. I miss working with Bubba Show. But maybe one of the best things that Bubba has ever done for me is fire me right after my stint in the hospital because it was a wake up call. That is when I decided to get off of all the psychotropic meds. Hold on. Let me take a pause here. But if you're in the chat room right now, do me a favor, and I'll get back to my story. Let's blow this up. You know, the most people that I've ever had in a chat room at one time is about 45 people. So if you're just joining for the first time, can you share this on your social media, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, whatever it may be? Because I just wanted to come out here and do some live content for you guys today. I'm out here by the seawall. I thought it'd be cool. See, look at that. Look. Couldn't have worked out any more perfectly. Isn't that badass with the sun coming up? You know, us as people, we take nature for granted. We really do. I don't know if you've been able to see a lot of the... hold on, let me see if that will straighten it out. No, it won't. See, I'm going to get a little dark here because of the sunrise coming up and it being behind me. But let's blow this up. And if you're new here, make sure you give me a liking. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you're alerted anytime that I go live. I got to get some water. I'm just being honest with you. Good morning. Yeah, I may be wake and baked a little bit, and I'm a little cottonmouth, so please forgive me. Give me 1 second. But please share this. Let's get some people in here. Tell people that there's some live content going on right now. All right. And a lot of you people are probably like, oh, Tuddle, this isn't very professional. Well, guess what? I've been doing this show all by myself now since March. Hold on 1 second. Do you need help? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gotten me before. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so just give me a second. I'll tell you what just happened. You guys could not see it. Okay, so it rained hugely here, and there's this one spot right where I'm broadcasting at where the mud gets extra slippery. And I'm being quiet because the lady is still around, but she just busted her ass in the mud. And I wish that I would have had my camera turned around. Because I could have made like $100,000 on America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm being dead fucking serious. I'm sorry. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, as the sun comes up and it's going to be behind me, it's making me a little dark. But what I'm saying though, guys, if you're new to this right now, this is the very first time that I've done something on my own. I've been working on my own content. I'm trying to create stuff for myself. And just to let you know, this is kind of going to be like a ask me anything as well too. If you're in the chat room and you want to ask me anything, I don't give a crap what it is. Ask me. During my podcast, see, this is what my schedule is, guys. Monday through Friday, I do my recorded podcast in the morning. It's out first thing in the morning. And then I do a nightly live stream on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tuddle. Yeah, dude, I've been taking a lot of pictures. I know a lot of people are probably thinking that I've turned into a fucking pussy if you go on my Twitter account. But I'm really trying to stay positive, people. I am. Now, the old Tuddle still comes out. The old Tuddle still likes to bust balls. It's just, in my personal life, I am just expelling all the toxic people. I'm not turning into a hippie or anything. Oh, that badass bird. That looked pretty cool with the bird. What I'm trying to say is that one of the best things that Bubba could have done for me is fire me that day. Well, not that day. It was on a weekend. Bubba texted me and just said, "Hey, before you drive across the state, just to let you know, we're going in a different direction." At the time, I was completely pissed off, but now, like I said, I probably should thank him because I've turned my life around. You know, when I was in the hospital after I tried to harm myself, I was already on 2 prescriptions when I went in there. And these people threw all those pills down my throat. I was on 8 fucking pills plus a shot. They used to give, not an alcohol shot. They used to give us this stuff called booty juice. They would stab you right in the ass cheek with a syringe. You went down like a rhino that had been darted. At least I got some sleep. But I want to get into a couple of things. If you didn't know that the view was real, I would think you were in front of a green screen. Yeah, dude, listen. Yeah, they wanted me to be a zombie, Lisa. And that's the thing about it. Look, some people need to go into institutions. But I got to tell you, they do not try to fix you. They do not try to fix you at all. You know what they do? Their only job is to make sure you do not kill yourself. I don't know if you saw the video of me cleaning out the trunk. It kind of hit me kind of hard. I found a pair of basketball shorts that Colton. Did you notice the day you went and did Bubba Lummy was wearing a Bubba Army shirt with a yellow stripe? No, I did not. I'll have to go back and listen to that. But I found those shorts. They belong to Colton. You know, I stayed with Colton for the longest time. And he used to give me my favorite pair of basketball shorts. Colton was the only one to come see me every single day in the hospital. He was. And when he brought those shorts to me, you know what they did? They cut the drawstring out of the shorts because they were afraid that, oh, Tuddle might try to hang himself with it. Well, I got to tell you, I'd have to get a lot of stuff. Correct, medicate you. That's all they do. Dude, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this. You got to see the psychiatrist once a day. And if you got more than 2 minutes, with the doctor, because they lined you up, they had everybody in the floor lined up And then you go in, you have sit down. The doctor, you would wait to hear of, oh, do I get out today? No, 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 no. See, because I was only supposed to be on a 48-hour hold. I was in there for 10 days. And like I tell you, if you can avoid Baker acting somebody, if you can avoid sending them to an institution, I highly suggest that you don't send them. Don't take my word. I'm not a medical professional or anything, but I'm telling you right now, it was the worst 10 days of my life, especially somebody like myself. I absolutely had no stimulation at all. There was one window on the floor and no clocks. That 10 days felt like 2 months. And you can only do so much sleeping because you want to know why? The guy that was my roommate, he's schizophrenic. I'm loving Tuddle Sawyer. Thank you, Fozzie. Fozzie, buddy, thank you for all the support. I know, Fozzie, we've had our differences. But I got to tell you, I love you, kiddo. I really do. We need to do some collaborating. Oh, Fozzie, I think you killed my numbers. I was up to 20, and then I dipped back down to 17. But, I'm sorry that, but what I'm trying to say is that, thank you, Fozzie. I know that I ask you guys to share this stuff. And if you're new to the podcast, that's why that I call you guys supporters. I call you guys supporters because without you, my show, my content, I don't want to say brand because brand makes me sound like I feel like I'm a big deal. But if you get a chance, share this on your social media. Let's get some people in here. Like look, I'll keep broadcasting if I'm hovering around 20. If I'm hovering around 20, I'm going to keep going. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I do my podcast Bare Bones. What up, Anthony? I do my podcast Bare Bones. I record it in my PT Cruiser. You're a big deal, bro. Your superpower is you. You are the only you. Well, thank you, Fozzie. I really appreciate that. Did you hear that from Joel Osteen? I know you're a big Joel Osteen, Mark. Can't stand the guy. That's just my opinion. But, a lot of people are probably thinking, ooh, was this hard for you to be able to get up in the morning? No. Even though I've been out of radio since the end of 2019, I'm still on that morning radio schedule. You never get used to it. Every single morning, as long as I could get my feet on the floor, I was good to go. Like I was golden. Like that sun. See, this was a great idea to be able to do it here. I wish the sun would get out of my view, though. Because once that happens, you'll be able to actually see me a little bit better. But back to what I was saying, the only way that this show has grown is because of you guys. You guys sharing it. Because whenever I have done any of my social media stuff, online content, like my Twitter, Facebook, the only reason I have those numbers is because of the stuff that I've done on the radio. That's the only reason. This is the first time that I've ever done any online content where I didn't have a terrestrial platform to be able to promote my content. And the show has grown because of you guys. You telling a friend, and then them telling 2 friends, and then them telling 4, and then that 4 telling 8, that 8, 16, 16 to 32. Just growing like the coronavirus. Just spread it. I don't want you guys to socially distance my content. I want you guys to be like all in it. I want you guys to be raving. I just want you guys to go to the raves. I want you to go to the concerts. I want you making out with as many people as you can, telling them about the Tuddle Daily Podcast. And a lot of you guys are probably, no, it's because you're a constant hustle, dude. You're the hardest. Well, thank you, Fozzie. I went through 6 months straight every single day doing a podcast. And I really did help my audience grow. Also, by the way, last night, a lot of people told me, I don't know why this happened. I got to do a better job paying attention to things. But the show had not been updating to iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. I didn't do anything differently. I really did not do anything different. But Jason, the guy that created Tuddle.net, helped me out last night, and we got it figured out. So everything is back to normal when it comes to the downloads. Because I noticed after you guys had told me last night when I was doing the live stream that my numbers were way, way, way down. I know a lot of you guys think I'm a jobber. And listen, right now, look, I'm not one of those people that has a lot of material needs. I really don't. I can live on the bare minimum. But I'm making enough money right now where, like, I really don't need to go back to radio. I really don't. I know it's not a lot right now. Yes, I did lose a sponsor recently. But that's okay. Sponsors come and go. Just let me know. I'm not going to take offense if you don't want to advertise on my show anymore. It's not a big deal. No bubbles, no troubles. But I got my sponsors, vaporshades.com, Good Life Organics, stitchyouup.com, Starfire Transport. So things are going well. Actually, here, I got a new sponsor that I have to cut a spot for today. I do. I haven't done this in a while, guys, so please forgive me. Let me see if I can even find it right now. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Here, let's do this. Let's see how well I can do. Let me get a sip of my water real quick. I'm going to do this off the air as well, too, because I have to cut the spot. But if any of you guys are ever interested in advertising your business, I've told people this. I will promote anything. I am a whore. I will make it clap for money. What up, Bill 330? But my newest sponsor is DB360 Virtual Tours. Are you a realtor? Are you selling a home? Want to be one step ahead of the competition with innovative technology? With 360 Virtual Tours, your clients can self-navigate through any property from their computer or mobile device from the comfort of their own home. Unlike a traditional photograph, a 360 image shows an entire room. The built-in navigation path makes it super easy for your client to jump from room to room. The beauty of DB360 is we can deliver high-quality professional virtual tours by the next business day. At DB360 Virtual Tours, we will help you showcase your property to bring more clients to your listing. Now, see, I messed up there. Did you know that listings with virtual tours get 40% more views than traditional listings with just photographs? All tours come with links and even a QR code to advertise your listing on any platform. Call Dina today, 352-213-4264. I don't know, man. I really haven't done a lot of live reads in my radio career, but I think I did pretty good besides that one little stumble. So what's new with me? I got to tell you, I have met the most amazing person. No, we are not boyfriend, girlfriend. We're not dating. We are just friends right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, have you ever met that person that just wants to make you a better person? Because I have recently. This person has made me change my perspective on life. I hung out with her on Saturday. Oh, wait, is that a Kumarat behind me? Yeah, no, that's a Kumarat. I thought you might have seen some porpoises. So I hung out with her on Saturday. We went to another one of my sponsors, Ocean Inlet Surfshop.com. And she actually want to be, it makes you want to be better for them. Yeah, exactly. But she is a big time skater, loves skateboarding. So we went over there and she got to ride some of those motorized skateboards. Then we got some beach cruisers. We went to Ponce Inlet, got some beach cruisers, rode around, went in the ocean. Then my nerdy ass, because I've had a couple of surf lessons. I gotta find those videos to be able to post them. I'm just trying new things. I'm not trying to be a poser. I'm not trying to become a professional surfer. Not at all. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to do new things. And I got to tell you, I was sore as fuck trying to paddle out there. The rip current was horrendous. And I warned my new friend. I told her, I was like, hey, just to let you know, the rip current is pretty bad around this area. We were only out there for 20 minutes, and the next thing I know, I look down, I'm like, fuck, my truck is a really, really long ways away. Thanks, Frank the Mailman. You know, you could just listen audio only if you wanted to, Franklin. So we did that. It was pretty windy that day. But then when we got done with that, we went back to the surf shop. And my buddy James, it's Tuddle's fork. When we got back to the surf shop to leave, the guy from Ocean Inlet hooked up my friend with a brand new skateboard. Awesome ass skateboard. Didn't charge us a motherfucking thing. And then we ended up hitting up a skate park, and she wanted to do that. So we went to the skate park, and listen, I don't know about you guys. I am horrible on skateboards. Some of the worst injuries I've ever had have been on skateboards. I am definitely afraid of them. And you guys know some of the dumb shit that I've done through my radio career. This is one of the most fearless women that I've met in a long time, because she was dropping in on some pretty big, steep ass, like, fish bowls. They got a great skate park right there in Port Orange. Yeah, see, that's the thing about it, is that I know that I'm going to get hurt because I'm going to try to keep up. I'm going to be able to try to, like, show her that I'm trying to do stuff. But I still have not. I've still not gotten on one. She's tried to get me on the skateboard, but nah, nope. I try to stay off of things with two wheels. Last time I was on a moped, I was drunk as fuck. Me and Trace drank like 2 bottles of Jameson. And then we thought it would be a great idea because we were at Clem Racing Incorporated over in Clearwater. And we were like, hey, dude, do you think Bubba would care if we take out the mopeds? Yeah, I do need to gear up, but that was the worst that I've been hurt in a really, really long time, because I was drunk as fuck, and I crashed them. I crashed, and I don't know if you know the type of gravel that I'm talking about. You got regular asphalt that's smooth. That still gives you a rash. This is that heavy grit type asphalt, and when I slid on it, it just ripped me up. I still got I have scars all over my left leg to prove it. So I got to be careful. This is the best in shape that I've ever been in my life. Weighed myself today, 167. I was putting on some weight because I was actually putting on muscle. I don't want you guys to think I'm like some Adonis. That's the furthest thing from the truth. I'm starting to get a little six-pack showing. Kind of. Hold on. Let me see. You can see a little bit. But I still, got to remember, I was pitting every single thing you could think of in my body when it comes to drugs and alcohol. Right now, we got 18 people in here. And let me reset this. I'm not doing today's show to be disrespectful to Bubba at all. He'll be back tomorrow, so make sure you check him out. Twitch.tv/TheBubbaArmy. He will be back live tomorrow. I don't know why a lot of you guys have to speculate that there is something going on with Bubba. There really isn't. Just give the guy a break. You know, when I stopped doing the show every single day, including on the weekend, I got my balls busted. Hey, how come you're not doing the show anymore? Well, guess what? I've met somebody. I'm making new friends, and that's what I want to do. It's what I want to do. I need a day to myself where I can go out and just hang out and meet new people. You know, I was reading somewhere that, and this kind of relates to what I was saying. There was a study out there. It said since the pandemic, and I don't understand it. It said 40% of Americans don't even recognize their self in the mirror. That has happened. Second chair the next day. Yeah, I would love to get Hogan on. You know what? Here, I'm going to switch gears. I'm glad you brought up Hogan. You know, Hogan was said something about big what's going on in his career ender, and that's why everyone is all right. Well, see, listen, I don't want you guys to think that I don't like the show anymore. It's just I'm busy. I don't really have a lot of time to be able to do the Tuddle Daily podcast and listen to the morning show. I just don't have that amount of time because I do everything by myself on my show. I really do. Hold on, I got to stand up for a minute. My hernia is really bothering me, and I still haven't gotten it fixed. And it actually starts to like really, really pop out there a little bit. Have any of you guys ever had hernias before? At what point do you have to be alarmed and go to the hospital? Like, it does not hurt at all. It is just uncomfortable. It's right in my lower left growing area. Growing. They suck. You know, when I didn't give a fuck about my health and everything, and I was drinking and taking all the drugs, I didn't get hurt. But ever since I started working out, I've picked up injuries and injuries. Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. I have my good days and bad days. Good morning. I have my good days and bad days with it. Like I said, it doesn't hurt, but it's very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. Like, I didn't have a problem all day Saturday. You would think that I would have had a problem with it whenever I was out surfing or skating or doing whatever. But, you know, a lot of people I'm reading, last thing you want to do, upper left side pubic pad Jones, yeah. Like, I touch it so much. Fozzie, have you had this experience? Oh, yes. When it's sticking out about, it's the size of a baseball. No. Mine's not the size of a baseball. Not at all. But I'm always, like, touching that area. Not, like, in my pants, but just kind of, like, putting pressure on it. I don't have any pubic hair on that side. It's crazy. And I know it's going to look weird because, see, I think I just need to take it down to the slab. Get rid of all the pubic hair. Because, like, for example, okay, like, what if I ended up meeting a girl and we go to, you know, have sex, and I release the beast? That was a horrible joke. And I'm bald on the left side of my pubic mound, and then on the right side I got hair. Yeah, that's going to be an awkward situation if that ever happens. So that's why I say I need to do a preemptive strike. So what I'm trying to say is that yes, should I shave it down? Because, like, I know, like, if I was hooking up with a chick and, like, she had a bush, and then on the left side there was nothing there. No grass growing. And then on the right side, it's like, welcome to the jungle. Yeah, I'd be like, I would have questions. Why is that a barren area where no hair grows? If you're just joining me right now, this is the Tuddle Daily Podcast live stream. I do a daily podcast, recorded one, that is available in the mornings. Then I do my nightly live stream at 8. Mine's not that big though, man. It's barely starting. But the last thing you want to do when you have pube Tuddle and Modi. The last thing you want to do when you have anxiety like myself, last thing you want to do is go on WebMD. Oh my God. Your mind will race. You'll be like, oh, everything leads to cancer. I got cancer. So, hey, yeah, I know. Hey, Vulture, if you check your email, Vulture, I'm doing a live stream right now, and that is why I'm doing it. I tried texting you last night. I think you passed out because he got the second shot, I think, Saturday, so I think he wasn't feeling good. So I decided to do a live stream today. So I'm live right now, Vulture. If you know this, make sure just check in with me in the chat room if you can. Yes, I do have a producer. I think a lot of you guys think that I make it up. Didn't get the notice this time. I don't know, guys. I don't understand it. Like, I scheduled it last night for 7 a.m. Yeah, I did. I texted you. Yeah, Jesus Christ Almighty. Okay, so Vulture, I'm on live stream right now. You're texting me while I'm doing a live stream. I texted you this morning to let you know. Actually, I emailed you. No, stop, Fozzie. Vulture is the best thing that has happened to me. He takes care of all the behind the scenes stuff. He's my Bean. He's my Tom Bean. He is. He's my Tom Bean. He really is my Tom Bean. He keeps me in check. He keeps me like grounded when I start losing control. Because I got to tell you guys, being off the meds, I mean, it's great, but I really do have my bad days. Yeah, I probably will. I love Vulture more than anything. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is if you're in here right now, let's get some more people in here. Share this, because I'm about to get into some topics here. I really am. First thing I want to talk about, why is everybody marking out? Why is everybody upset? You know, you could not escape hearing about Prince Philip passing away. Why is everybody so upset? The dude was 99 years old. And if you're an American and you're all sad because Prince Philip passed away, I mean, come on, we defeated the British. Yeah, he was 99. The guy lived a great life. I'm telling you right now, if I make it to 99, if I make it to 90, I'm going to be like, all right, boys, it's been a good run. I'm living on borrowed time right now. And how much longer? See, when are they going to get rid of that monarchy? I know that it's just tradition. I consider myself an Anglophile. But, like, I talked to some of the British people when I went over there to see a bunch of soccer matches. That is for my American listeners. But they're pissed. Like, do you realize that people got to pay money out of their taxes to afford this like extravagant lifestyle that the royal family has, and they do absolutely nothing. They have no pull, they have no yank, they have no juice. So why are they still giving these people money? Jesus Christ. And I got to give Harry some credit. The dude like took a step back, but who knows? That could have easily been a big ploy to get press for the royal family. Yeah, DMX. Yeah. You know what's funny though? That's the thing about it. I love how all these rappers want to come out now and they want to talk about how great DMX was, how much great stuff, how great of an artist DMX was. Where were you motherfuckers when DMX was going through his addiction problems? Where were you guys when he was down and out? Couldn't be found. But once he died, you guys want to, oh, this is my chance. I might go viral. I might get a retweet. Might get a bunch of likes. I might get featured on the trending topics. I mean, am I the only one that kind of feels like that's insincere? Nah, he didn't suck, dude. Like, he wrote about some really, really strong stuff. I'll give you this. DMX is better than a lot of the rappers that are out right now. They are. So what I'm trying to say is I hate when somebody passes away, everybody wants to be the first to like share it. Breaking news. I've been guilty of it. I have. So what I'm trying to say is I just don't know why. And everybody wants to say, oh, they come in threes. They come in threes. Okay, yeah, they come in threes. Celebrities, see, insincere people on Twitter, hard to imagine. Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying there are people that die every single day. There's people that die every single day, and just because you're a celebrity, everybody's supposed to be sad. You're just walking down the street. I will most likely because I mean I personally knew Bubba, so yeah, of course I'm going to be out there. But I think, but you want me to be honest, Bubba is one of those people that he's even admitted that he has the white trash genes. He'll probably outlive me, and he's probably got like a 10-year head start on me, and he'll probably outlive me. I'm just saying, that's just how it works out. Did you hear there's possibly enough? Well, don't even get me started on the stimulus check. Like, seriously, do not. You say within. No, Bubba's not going to take a lick in 3 years. I'm gonna rehash this topic because I talked about it on the Tuddle Daily Podcast recorded stuff. I've been paying my taxes. I've worked pretty much every single year of my life. I've been working since 18. And I never got the first stimulus check. I tried and tried and tried. Nobody would give me an answer. Never got that one. I doubt that I'm going to get the second one. No, I haven't. But the hypocrisy that's going on, guys, listen. If you don't, hello, Naomi Bradshaw. I will be seeing your lovely face later tonight. Can't wait for your new podcast to premiere. I'm actually Naomi Bradshaw's producer / videographer. I shot 2 of her videos. If you'd like to see, have you guys ever seen? You probably got sent to Colton's. Dude, I swear to God, I love Colton so much. I would not be mad at Colton. I mean, I'd be a little upset. But, thank you, Naomi. Go just search Naomi Bradshaw on YouTube, Naome Bradshaw. And if that last name sounds familiar, she is married to the one and only big swinging dick program director at Real Radio 104.1 in Orlando. But I produced 2 of her music videos. And if you search NaomiBradshaw.com, one of the songs is Child Again, and the other one is Walkin' Wounded. And I shot, and my buddy Gary that used to work with Hexhead Art, he's the one that helped me out with it as well too. Yeah, I'm digging the Morningside Waterside chat big time. Yeah, it's kind of like a Zen moment. See, I'm actually coming into more focus now that the sun has got above my camera lens. So yeah, I'm producing. Dan said to you in the parking lot. See, that's the thing about it. Anyways, let me finish my thought, okay? So tonight I'm going to help her produce one of her interviews in Orlando. So and I'm getting paid to do that. So I'm hustling. No. This is just a one-off, Ray B. It's just a one-off because Bubba is in Best Up today. And I thought I'd try to take a little bit of advantage of, because people like live content. They do. This is definitely a real background. I'm telling you. Definitely a real background. This is not a green screen. You can actually hear some of the birds and stuff. I might have to move into the clubhouse. Can anybody look up the radar in Oak Hill and tell me if there's any rain coming? Please. I can't. You know what? Hold on. I forgot. I brought another phone out here so I could check stuff. And the last thing that I want to do is get my equipment wet because basically I got to use it. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Oak Hill radar. Let me look here because I may have to change it up a little bit. I definitely don't want to get my equipment wet. If you're just joining me right now, please share this on your social media. Let's get some people out here. This is a different time for me to be broadcasting, but I'm taking advantage of an audience that might want to have some live content. And that is not a dig on Bubba at all. See, I'm actually kind of worried because the wind's actually picking up. The wind is picking up, so that leads me to believe we're going to get like a last-minute storm. So I may have to pick up and move to the clubhouse. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Like, the thing that has humbled me the most as a podcaster is that, when I first started, it was like, oh, God damn, I only got 25 downloads. It was very discouraging because you got to remember the last 20 years, I have mainly worked on syndicated radio shows where a lot of people were watching and listening. And it's grown. It's grown a lot. And it's made me appreciate the listeners, the fans. I call you guys supporters. It has, because radio, I kind of took it for granted. I did. And the only reason the way that this show has grown is because of that. But what I'm trying to say is that, and I'm going to get back into some stories and stuff. This is also an Ask Me Anything. If you're in the chat room right now, you want to ask me stuff. Back to the Dr. Dan thing. See, I'm probably going to get in trouble for talking about this. It was cheap heat. It was fake heat. I think Dr. Dan, what do you do when you go to jail? You go to the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the jail, and you swing on him. You swing on him just to show that, oh, I'm not to be messed with. I'm crazy. And I felt that's what Dr. Dan was doing. But Dr. Dan couldn't sell it because if he was so mad at me, he was smiling. He was smiling coming out. I mean, if you're going to have heat with somebody, sell the work. Sell the work. Dr. Dan really didn't even say anything to me. He didn't. He didn't give me anything. Pisses me off. What pisses me off is when they give just random people spots on radio shows or give people their own radio shows. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, I would never, ever try to do what Dr. Dan does. He's a lawyer and a doctor. I wouldn't expect him to be able to come in and do radio, and I don't think he would expect me to be able to go in. No, you don't swing on Ty J. But when it's just interesting. It really pisses me off. And this is something that I've gotten better at. But comparing my life to others, we do that so much. And I guess I do have a little bit of an ego. I told you to be in radio, to do podcasting, you got to have an ego. You have to have an ego. But it sickens me. It pisses me off. And I know that that bird just do a flyby there. I know I shouldn't let it bother me. I got to stop comparing myself to other people because when I turn on the radio and I hear some of the people that have got full-time radio gigs that haven't put in half the work that I've done, they're half as talented as I am. Radio has become too political. It's about who you know, whose ass you eat, whatever it may be. And it just makes me mad. I found out some stuff and I want to talk about it so badly, but I don't want to be that guy. I promise myself I don't want to burn any more bridges. I've repaired every single bridge that I've had so far in radio. I really have. Well, okay, but I mean, I told you guys, I'm willing to work more to be able to promote my show. There's a radio station in Orlando, and you're already going to figure it out. I'm not going to say what show, what station, but the show wanted me to come in and start doing some bits. It wouldn't be paid, but it would be able to promote my podcast. This person, the host, went to his cast, asked, hey, what do you think about Tuddle, doing some stuff? Everybody was in agreement except one person. One person cock-blocked me to get back on. Oh, Vulture finally checks in. Oh, little baby, did second shot get you, buddy? Were you pissing out of your asshole like you told me? No. I tried to do a live stream today just because I wanted to get out here and try to do some stuff. Got a busy day. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a live stream tonight because, like I said, I got a side gig trying to help out. I care about Florida radio, though, Tuddle. Start interviewing random people of topics. Dude, listen. I did an interview yesterday. With a guy that is a paramedic / EMS. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't like talking to celebrities. A lot of people are like, when are you going to get a big guest on? You're just talking to nobodies. Taking unpaid parts to promote yourself isn't a bad thing. Well, that's what I wanted to do. But there was one person on that show. And it's going to be renamed. And I know who it is. Have I wanted to say something? Fuck yeah, I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something badly. But I haven't. Trying to be new. I'm trying to be like a different person. But man, oh man, I was pissed. I was pissed off. And I know, like I said, I should not compare myself to what other people have there. Yeah, I don't want to do it. See, things are good. There's only one bridge that I have not repaired. And that's with Mike Alta. Mike Alta is the only one that I really don't care if I ever fix that bridge. Just out of respect to Bubba. But I've made up with Russ Rollins. Dude, Hot Talk Satirizer Hot Talk Satirizer got me in trouble. Hot Talk Satirizer got my ass fired. Hot Talk Satirizer got me on welfare. Yeah. So I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna name people. I'm just getting it off there. Because a lot of you guys probably think, oh, Tuddle hasn't changed. I haven't given you a reason to believe that I have changed. I don't think I should have to. But, people question my sobriety all the time. People want to say, ooh, you're not sober. You wouldn't believe all this stuff that I get sent to me. Right after I tried to harm myself with the ceiling fan gimmick. You know how many pictures of ceiling fans I had sent to me on a daily basis? Do you realize some of the stuff that was unlocked, stuff that was my brain protected, my body and I don't believe in souls, but just my insides? It's stuff that I thought was a nightmare. Yeah, it's starting to get windy. I may have to move real soon. There was some shit that happened to me when I was younger. No, not my mom and dad. But there's some stuff that happened to me that I went through childhood trauma. I'm not making excuses. I don't think a lot of you people realize that when you are young, stuff that happens to you shapes you as a person. Yeah, thank God. Lummy's construction skills are lacking. But, I don't understand. Like, people want to talk about, gun laws. Yeah, there need to be some restrictions. I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. But you can make all the rules you want to. Gun laws, it's not going to help anything. The only thing that's going to help these gun laws is mental illness. Our country does not take mental illness serious enough. It's a joke. It is a motherfucking joke. Yep. Hold on. I can't let that go. Ah. Jesus. Hold on. I know this is very unprofessional. All right, I'm back. So what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to get serious, but until we do something and start paying attention to mental illness here in the United States, we're going to keep having the violence, the mass shootings, the mass killings. Because for some people to do what they do, yeah, my little baggie. You know what I did find out the other day when I was on Brent's show? I know this is nerdy as hell, but I keep my brand new iPhone 12 that I just bought in this little bag. Also, I use it to wipe off my glasses. I didn't know this. I don't know. When I was on Brent Hatley's show, him and his wife, Caitlin, are swingers. They're open about it. I'm not blowing them in on anything. I did not know the pineapple. The pineapple is the symbol for swinging. Did anybody know that? Am I the last person to know that? That pineapples are a symbol of, hey, we're swingers. We're down to fuck. I'm just serious. Because now I'm like, I don't know. I start wearing pineapple shirts around, but I mean, to be a swinger, don't you have to have another half, which I don't have? I don't think I would ever be into that. I really don't. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I got to tell you, people, please share this. Vulture, do me a favor. If you're watching right now, can you do another social media blitz and tell people that I'm live right now? Because some people might not know that I'm live. I would like to get some people in here. Is there anybody in here right now that's new, that has never checked out my live stream? Because if I get just one person, that is listening to it for the very, very first time, then me getting up early was well worth it. It was. I know that I'm all over the place. See, that's the bad thing about hosting the show and then having chat. I get distracted. But back to the stimulus check thing. I didn't get the first one. I don't think I'm going to get the second one. And do you know how difficult it is to be able to get a hold of somebody in the government and be like, where's my money? Where's my money? Do you know what would happen if I forgot to pay my taxes? I'd be thrown under the jail. I would. How is that a fair system? And I'm not turning into Johnny Conservative. I'm not turning into a Republican. I'm not MAGA. But God damn it, man. Like, I've worked, like I said, since 18. I've paid all my taxes. And I'm sure that there's some other people out there that got theirs that haven't been working as long as I have. But you bet your ass, if I owed the government money, they'd be calling me every single day. I can't even get anybody on the phone. I think they're so clogged down. Who knows what the hell's going on there? So, yeah, that pisses me off a little bit. Could have really, really used that money. Oh, I'm dropping. I'm sinking. I'm drowning here. I'm down to 12 people. Trying to do some live content here for you. Well, it's 8 o'clock. So, you know what's happening? I think people are getting ready for work. They are on their way. They're just leaving to be to work by 9. So that's most likely what is happening, in my opinion. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell button because you're definitely... See, there is no rain. Is the wind bad at all, guys? Like, for real. I don't know if you can hear it because, I mean, I got my headphones on. So, all right. So I wanted to talk about this. Sorry. I wish I could play the audio version, but I'm not set up for this. Like I said, I do everything on an iPhone. Where are you checking in from, Hunter? I'm just very interested. You know, I love going on my podcast page, Podomatic, and checking out the analytics. Orlando's still not showing up, and I know for a fact that there are people that are listening in Orlando. Tampa is my biggest city. It's a neck and neck tie. Wichita, Kansas. It's like the college football poll. It's like the AP poll. Like, it goes up and down every single week. Like, Tampa will be number 1 week, and then it'll go to Wichita, Kansas, which blows my mind. Oh, yes. Yeah. We have, Hunter. Sorry. Yeah, Fort Myers is actually really good for me. It is. But Wichita, Kansas actually, that just blows me away. It really does. Guys, I've been going for 74 minutes now, and I got to piss. I got to piss like a racehorse. So can you guys just stand by? I wish I had like some graphics I could put up there. But don't go anywhere. I just have to run up to the trailer real quick and take a piss, and I'll be right back. I don't have commercials to be able to play. I can't play any music for you because that stuff will get copywritten. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Guys, I actually have a great idea. Hold on, let me get my stuff together here. Make sure I have everything. See, the great thing about doing this, I can be mobile. I can be mobile as hell. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be mobile. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a walking tour of the Hobo Fish Camp here. And we will see how this works out. Well, somebody will probably end up stealing my bag. Who knows? I really don't care at this point. Well, I kind of care because I need it to be able to make some money tonight. Let me see here. All right, hold on. I never had any run-ins with Ted Webb. You know, also who I've never met before is Ron Diaz. Let me see here. I gotta get this camera straight. So yeah, this is where I fish at all the time. This is the Mosquito Lagoon, the Indian River. You can see all the way down here. Trying to give you like a little bit of a panoramic shot. Man, it does look stormy. I got to tell you, it rained like a son of a bitch here in Central Florida yesterday. They had like baseball size hail rain. They had baseball size hail here at in Central Florida. Tom Van, Drunky the Bear from A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. How's Fez doing? Fez is doing a lot better. I mean, he's still got a lot of work. Yeah, WrestleMania. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Hogan was trending. Everybody was like, ooh, you know, because they put him out there with Titus O'Neil, which is a big-ass dude. Do you think they did that on purpose? They went to Titus and asked Titus, hey, Titus, we need you to go out there. We need you to pit Hogan over because of some of the stuff that he said. And I'm sure that they paid Titus a little extra money. Who knows? Yeah. Hey. Yes. Yeah. No. I got everything figured out, Daniel. If you're watching right now, I don't know why the RSS feed needed to be updated. If you look way down there, I don't even know if you can see it. If you look down there, the VAB building is there, the Vehicle Assembly Building. That's where they construct all the rockets and stuff. The Hobo Fish Camp is kind of cleared out a little bit. Hope I don't lose connection. I do have my hotspot on. I really, really do. That's like you walking out with Stern. Well, but, I mean, I don't know. It was just weird. Yes, he said some bad things. He's also done a lot of good stuff as well, too. I mean, Hogan never, like, the whole time I was working there, he never, ever. You know what? I'll stand corrected. The only time he ever talked to me is when he asked me to get him something. And that's it. I wanted to come over here and show you the laundry area. Some hippie-ish type people painted the bathrooms. But the bathrooms are still shit. There's no hot water in this place. No hot water at all. If you look at the building here. No, there's not a store nearby that... No. But look at this, though. Man, the mosquitoes are bad. Look at how much water builds up here at the park whenever it rains. I mean, it's like a swamp. It is definitely like a swamp. All right. I don't want to pet people on camera. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. That tree died from one of the hurricanes because there ended up being so much salt water. You wouldn't believe the flood stuff that we had. Oh, a lot of people out here. Give me a free chicken sandwich, brother. Yeah, that was the only time that Hogan ever talked to me is whenever he needed something. See, the sun's coming back out again, too. It's been some weird-ass weather here lately. Summer is going to be a hot... Man, the mosquitoes are bad. That's the only bad thing. I forgot to put on bug spray this morning whenever I got here. It's kind of a nice day. I don't know. Have you guys enjoyed this? Like I said, this is going to be a one-off thing. It really is going to be a one-off thing. Because, like I said, I would never in a million years try to compete with the one and only Bubba Love Sponge. No, this is this John Lynch, the one. Yeah, that was real heat between Spice and John Lynch. It really was. I have done 82 minutes so far. I know it's not been the most entertaining show. Like, this was a last-minute thing that I wanted to do. Because somebody gave me the idea in the chat room last night when I was broadcasting. And I was like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. One of the things that I've had to get smart about doing the podcast is repurposing stuff. I do the regular show, and then I started posting the YouTube live stream. It's just I've been so busy since I met this new person, taking the weekends off, and that's about it. See, now it's clearing up. God, that's so weird. Really, really weird. As you can see out there. Take us bowling one day. Yeah, I haven't bowled in a while. I played golf for the first time. I ended up playing in a celebrity golf tournament. This one dude got completely pissed off at, what the hell is that? What is that? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I would love to do a bowling night. I think it would be amazing. But yeah, some old man came out and he was going to fight me because I knocked off some terrazzo like shingles. I don't know if that's what you call them. No, buddy, I called you yesterday. I did. See, now the sun's back out and I can't see. Whatever. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. Hey, you know what, guys? How about this? If you guys want me to stay on longer, how about this? I know I've said this. Let's do an Ask Me Anything. Come on, ask me anything. Let's find out. This is your opportunity. If you always wanted to know something about me that maybe you didn't know, this is your opportunity to do it right now. Or if you don't want to do it, I can't take live phone calls at the moment. I really can't. Cheer bits. Oh, listen. Hey, hold on. See, the thing is I'm only like, I think a couple 100 hours away now from being able to be monetized, to be able to get super chats. Because I'm doing everything that I can to avoid Twitch. Because I know that I would not last very long if I stayed on Twitch. I wouldn't. I got to take this jacket off. It's getting hot. So, need to work out today. Hold on. I need to work out today. I really do. But I'm actually making some gains, though. I'm getting a lot better. Yeah, but if you'd like to donate, right now at the moment, until I get monetized, you can go to my PayPal, paypal.me/Tuddle on the radio. You can ask anybody that has ever donated to me. I write every single person back. I go to this woman when I was over in Tampa. I used to get my hair cut at Bezo's house. Bezo is a very talented rap video producer. All the local hip hop people hire him to do their videos. And I remember, like, Colton once took me to a trap house to get a haircut. Not at Bezo's, but man, oh man. The whole entire time. Yes, I already if you were watching earlier, I've already read that full read already today. I've already read it. I read the whole entire read. Gave out the phone numbers, did everything. These mosquitoes are killing me. I forgot to put on bug spray. So I already did that read. But I'll be able to do super chat soon. And that'll be nice. Once I get it, I'm gonna explain everything about it. But I'm not gonna be constantly panhandling for bits. That's not a shot at anybody. See, that's the thing about it with these radio people. You have to constantly cover your ass. Because radio people, they all want to start shit. They want a good old radio war. Trust me, I've been a part of a lot of them. I thought maybe some of the radio wars I was in Orlando were bad. Forget about that. God damn Tampa. Tampa is cutthroat. Tampa is cutthroat as hell. I don't know. Now that sun's getting too bright. I'm trying to figure out what is the best angle for me here. Give me a second, guys. Jesus Christ. I know that I'm being unprofessional. Would you take a radio job in another state? Yeah, well, guess what? Not a lot of people know this. Not a lot of people know this. And listen, I kick myself in the ass every single day. I kick myself in the ass every single day because of this. How do you guys don't know this? And I feel bad about it because I absolutely love this show. I love this show that I could have been working for because they are some of the nicest guys that I have ever worked with. The Billy Madison Show. I was offered a job with the Billy Madison Show. Great guys. I love Billy. I love Derek. Help out Nervous Jared. Jared, you remember him? He worked at the Bone. He's going through the same type of thing that Soul Brother Kevin did because he needs a kidney as well now. I don't know what it is. I think Kevin had his kidney disease before he started working at the Bone. But to have two people that used to work at the Bone that have kidney problems now, what's that? That mesothelioma? I know that's in the lungs. Maybe there was something that the building was constructed out of that is causing former employees to have kidney problems. And that's, you know what, no disrespect. Listen, I'm going to get the information. I want to have Jared on my show because I would like to help him out. I would love to help him try to find a kidney. Because, Soul Brother Kevin was able to find a kidney. He got a kidney from a listener. How crazy is that? So Kevin's one of my best friends. I was so happy to be able to hear that happened for him. He was able to get that done because, it was pretty bad at one time. Oh, my God, that sun is getting hot. And this mobile hotspot that I use, gets hot very, very easily. It gets like one of those NASCARs in Daytona, one of those cars in the NASCAR series that gets that hot dog wrapper or whatever. I used to have a garden. I haven't kept up with it at all. I might want to start one. Do you realize, I know that's a little side note. What up, Michael? As a little side note, do you know, like, whenever you buy concessions at Daytona International Speedway, they do not give you napkins? They don't give you napkins. Because that shit always ends up on the track, gets on a driver's, gets on the driver's grill, and the car always overheats. So they don't give you napkins at Daytona International Speedway. But that hotspot that I have, it's sitting out in the sun right now, and that thing overheats, like I said, like a NASCAR with a piece of paper over the grill, running hot right now. So if my speeds start to slow down a little bit when it comes to my Wi-Fi connection, please let me know. Oh, oh man, these mosquitoes. My mom and dad are addicted to Sprite Zero. Good luck. You cannot find a can of Sprite Zero anywhere because they said there's an aluminum shortage. You would think right now, like, it would be like, aluminum cans are like Bitcoins to bums. They really are. Think about this. Right now, bums, they always steal those shopping carts. They're always pushing them around with aluminum cans in them right now. And they say that there is an aluminum can shortage. Aluminum shortage. That's why you cannot find like the 12 packs or 24 packs of your favorite soda right now, because there's an aluminum shortage because of COVID. Hey, right now, yeah, I would have loved to have been one of those people that get it. Oh, here, watch this. Hold on. See, this is the type of stuff I get to see all the time. At least this guy right here is at least obeying the, because this is a no wake zone. Let me see here. I don't know. Why is this not focusing? This is a no wake zone. And, I've seen maybe about 3 dead manatees out here in the past month and a half because these boaters, they haul ass. Now, I want to ask you guys. This, because I don't like being a narc. I don't like to dry snitch with anybody. But I also care about the wildlife. And there's been a lot of dead manatees. The other day, the first time I ever saw this in my life, there was a dead manatee floating down the river, and it had about 8 or 9 vultures sitting on it. The only thing is vultures cannot get through the tough hide of the manatee skin. Like when an elephant dies in the African, plains, they, some things are not worth narking. You're not a narc. You're right. No, okay, but what I'm saying, though, if people are coming by here speeding at a high rate, hauling ass, and, every boat has numbers on the side of it. I video it, and I send it into the Wildlife Commission, FWC. I do it because I'm like, all right, hold up. I obey the rules. I don't keep smaller fish. I go by the guidelines. I know a lot of you guys think that I don't have a fishing license, but I do have one now. I'm completely legit on the board when it comes to my fishing. But I video them. I turn in their numbers. Does that make me a narc? Does that make me a bad person? Because I know that I obey the speed limit here. Well, it's a no wake zone. So if you're throwing up a wake, you're going too fast. I'd like to hear from you. I know that I can't take live phone calls yet, but if you guys ever want to leave me a voicemail, you can easily do that. 407-270-3044. Or you can email me, tuddle@gmail.com. And yes, I cannot do bits yet, but if you'd like to donate, you can easily do that. PayPal.me/Tuddle on the radio. But yeah, there are a lot of people out here that completely take advantage of our natural resources. A lot of people take the water here. Water in the state of Florida is our greatest natural resource, and we are absolutely destroying it. We're destroying it. Like, people come here for the beaches. 3 or 4 years ago, every fish that I caught in this goddamn river, I was able to keep. Good luck with that. Everything is undersized, or the algae blooms that we've had here. Or school zone, Fozzie, exactly. So it's either getting overfished, it's getting polluted because of what we're doing to the Everglades. A lot of people don't realize that. Big Sugar, People don't realize what the Everglades does for the water system here in the state of Florida. They over-fertilize. They have those canals. Those go out on both sides of the state of Florida. The Gulf Stream picks it up, and that's why we get the algae blooms like this. That's why a lot of the fish are dying off. That's why everything's small or things have been overfished. Who knows what the hell's going on? Who the fuck knows? You know, one of the things that I've been discovering a lot too, since I've been off of all those psychotropic meds, back to what I was talking about earlier, I forgot to mention this. I didn't realize how much that was killing my libido. Like for the longest time, I thought that after my divorce, I was just concentrating on my career. And that was the furthest thing from the truth. I didn't realize that it actually just killed my interest in sex. It did. But I got to tell you, once I got off of that shit, fuck, dude, I was like a teenager again. Every chance that I got, I was absolutely just hammer fisting myself on a consistent basis. It's kind of hard to do when you're constantly busy as well, too. You know, when you're a kid, you used to get real creative. There is a right ratio of showers as a teenage kid that you can take before your parents wise up. And I'm sure that my parents knew the whole entire time. They knew the whole entire time that, oh man, he's taking a lot of showers. He's in there jacking off. And it was. I got to tell you, my dad got the good magazines. He didn't get that Playboy stuff. He got that high dollar, cheap truck stop stuff like Cherry and Jugs, Penthouse, Hustler. He always did that. It was great. It was funny when when we first got internet. We didn't have broadband out there, but we had dial up. And just to get like a 15 to 30 second porno clip back in the day, you could already run 2 off before it ever downloaded or buffered. So now, you know, they these phones have higher download speeds than some of the computers back in the early and late 90s. I read somewhere that, now I think this is complete bullshit, they want to ban pornography from being watched on cell phones. Seriously, look it up. They are wanting to ban pornography from being watched on like mobile devices like iPads and cell phones and stuff. And I don't understand why. I don't understand. It's because, you know, they're worried. No, I did not like whack it to the Burt Reynolds edition of Playgirl. No, I did not get that desperate. But the only reason that I could think that they would want to ban porn on mobile devices is because, you know, sickos would be watching it on public transportation and stuff, and somebody else might see it. That's the only reason why, because for the most part, I think, you know what? A lot of people are on their Wi-Fi and they will watch porn. They will watch porn on their phone. People will watch porn while they're on the shitter. They just will do it. And then you always get in that porn vortex where, like, you'll find a really, really good video that you like, but guess what? The way my mind works, maybe it's because of my OCD and anxiety and stuff, that the first thing that I think of is I'm like, all right, this is a great video, but there's a better one out there. There's a better video, and I gotta find it. And then the next thing you know, same thing happens to me on TikTok as well, too. I don't post a lot of stuff on TikTok. I just find audio to be able to use on TikTok. And that's why I'm on there. There'll be some, when I first started, like, discovering it, I'm like, fuck, it's 3 a.m. I gotta be in bed. Then I get like 4 hours worth of sleep. And it'd just be a vicious ass cycle. But I don't know why guys do that. Do women actually watch porn? Like, seriously, because guys are more of a visual thing. They really are. I'm just curious. I'd like to hear from you. 407-270-3044. All right, guys. I'm slowing down on the backstretch. I'm starting to lose my voice. I still have a lot of work that I have to do today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that bell button. Do all of the... Oh, here, look, guys, manatees. Look, hold on. I will do this. I don't know if you guys can see them. I got a reflection there. You can see the bubbles coming up. I'm going to follow them. See if you guys want to see a manatee. Where are you at, manatee? Manatee. See, I can't see because now there's a reflection. Where are you at, manatees? Let me get ahead of them. You got to come up for air. You guys come up for air all the time. Now watch this. They're going to call me a liar. I knew that I saw a manatee. Hold on. I got to see this. This will be the big payoff. This is the high finish, showing you kind of like Tuddle Hannah without, the dementia. And that's a bad joke. I've met Jack Hanna on a few occasions. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. I'm not jumping in this water. There's oyster beds all in there. Go right through my shoe. No fake manatee news. They're in there. I'm telling you. Just be patient. They'll be up. They will be up. These manatees are not in the best shape. They get winded. They can't hold their breath long enough. And they do come up a lot. These manatees need to get swole. Oh, fuck. I'm walking away from my phone. Damn it. I do that every time. Fucking hotspot. Jesus Christ almighty. You know what? I just blew that. I really did. All right, guys. I am out of here. I want to thank everybody for listening today. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell button so you're alerted. Listen to the Tuddle Daily Podcast. It is available on all platforms. iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all the above. Talk to you guys later.